Mm. Mm.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Can you text the group?
What's that?
I'll text the group that this is working.
Oh, yeah, cool.
It is posted. I'm glad that Juan Henry's still online.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
that's
bad
true.
every week.
Yeah, because I feel like this past month we've been changing it a lot.
We have, yeah. All right. So this week we're kind of just going over stuff for the final.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Shouldn't be too bad. We don't have an individual assignment, right?
No, we don't have to submit anything. We just have to talk about that case and, I don't know, see what problems could arise. I would say, I don't know.
For the case, you said?
Yeah, the hypothetical problem.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Do you read it?
There's a writing portion. There's a written part. Because I listened to the Hangout.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, there's like 2 pages.
Oh, dang. I'll have to pull it up just a second.
Yeah.
I also emailed Brother Williams asking if the final is also included in like one of the tests that he may drop, just in case we totally bomb the final.
Uh-huh.
Just in case I do, I don't want to drop my grade super far. Where is the hypothetical at?
Let's see. If you go to week 13, and if you go to preparation
Oh, there it
material,
is. Yeah, I got you.
that's where it is. Hi, Ali.
Hey,
How's it going?
good.
All right. I guess we're just waiting for Parker and Juan Henry to join.
I wonder if Parker is awake. He hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, he hasn't texted at all in the group text. All right, just a second here.
How are you guys?
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, no. I'm so glad you're here, Henry.
Yes, I heard you.
All right. So I'll just text Parker. See if he's awake. So I guess, Angie, did you read through that hypothetical pretty?
Well, I went through not very detailed, but
Yeah. I'm
okay.
reviewing it right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to open up my computer so I can just have it.
So this is all we need to discuss today then is this hypothetical, or do we talk about the test also?
What do you mean, what test?
Is the entire test over this?
I think so.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Well, like, because he posted other topics online like he usually does for tests, and there was a bunch of things. So, like, let's see,
Yeah.
just a second. He posted, these are some of the topics for the final. We're going to talk about jurisdiction, torts, mediation, international inquisitorial model, assignments, UCC Article 2, which talks about statutes of frauds, merchants, FOB contracts, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
corporate entities, agency and employment law, securities law, monopolies, and intellectual property. So what it seems like is that this isn't a comprehensive final. It's more like, kind of like a continuation, because all of this stuff is relatively towards the end of the book.
Gotcha. Huh. I
Except for
didn't.
except for FOB contracts. Those were a couple chapters ago.
Hmm.
But so I guess, yeah, we can just, I don't know.
Find like those issues in the problem. Do you think all those issues are in that hypothetical?
What did you say?
So you know those issues that you read that Williams like?
Oh, about the final?
Yeah. Do you think they were supposed to find those issues in the problem, or I don't get it?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Mm.
But about the case study?
Yeah, because you know you read that list of topics that he
Yes.
yesterday, and then are we supposed to apply those topics to the hypothetical problem or no?
I think this is going to be a 25 question final, just like all other tests, and that hypothetical will be included in the test. So there will be mixed questions for those topics, just like there always is. And then this is our case study for the week. So if he
Okay.
refers to the
Buenísimo,
case
estoy en
study,
clases. Estoy en clases, ocupado.
that'll be the case that he refers to.
Estoy ocupado.
So it looks like Juan Henry posted his explanation of the hypothetical. Does somebody want to read that, or?
We can go through and read it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just kind of like from each paragraph, if you find something.
That works. Yeah.
I'm gonna start reading. I'm gonna start with the first two paragraphs.
Okay.
So,
Does everybody
Are you-
know where this is, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
do you guys?
So Juan Henry, we're going through the hypothetical. If you're able to follow along on that.
Angie, un favor, ¿podrías traducirme un poco?
Ah, sí, sí, sí. Él dice que vamos a leer el problema que nos dieron para esta semana. No sé si lo vio.
Yes, sí pude verlo.
Y incluso yo creo que
Em,
usted mismo lo.
algo de las conclusiones. Ahí lo pegué, las conclusiones que pude.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Juan Henry, he posted kind of like his conclusions after reading the hypothetical.
Right. And so that's in the group chat right here.
Yes, so we're gonna read it right now, and then we're gonna go see his conclusions. Juan Henry, vamos a leerlo ahorita, casi
Ok.
todo el problema, y después vamos a pasar a las conclusiones, que al final usted tiene varias ahí. Okay. Boeing Co. is one of the world's leading commercial aircraft companies. It designs and builds the majority of the aircraft that airlines use on a daily basis. Bill Meckham is the airframe and aeronautics project manager for the 929, Boeing's newest and greatest aircraft. As the project manager, Bill is in charge of designing, testing, and certifying the airworthiness of the aircraft. Because it is a new aircraft, Bill has wanted the best of the best on his team. So he has pulled many people from various departments in the Boeing Corporation. However, Bill feels that the ace up his sleeve is a team of the 3 European engineers who previously worked for Airbus. Boeing's biggest competitor based in France. No, it's just a Boeing biggest competitor based in France. They feel like their ideas for use of composites, I don't know, were undervalued, which
Yeah.
resulted in them leaving Airbus and being hired by Bill. So, okay, here's at first. There's something here
Okay.
about Bill wanting to have the best team
Mhm.
and hiring people from Airbus because they were undervalued. I don't know. So I just keep reading, and I think those employees say something about how to kind of like reveal one of the secrets of Airbus of how to build a plane,
Right.
and that's not right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll read the next two. Things flowed naturally for the first few months of design, but then Bill's team ran into several design snags. One night, after poring over calculations and designs, one of the European engineers, Klaus Richthofen, piped up, claiming he had a genius idea. If the engines were placed closer to the fuselage and the wingtips were swept back, it would be more efficient. Bill asked Klaus where the idea came from, to which Klaus said that Airbus did the same thing with the C-450, their newest airliner intended to compete directly with the 929. Bill just laughed and said, "Well, it's a good thing we now have you working for the light side these days," and thought nothing more of it as he signed off on the new idea, or the new design. Because of the requirement for fuel efficiency, Bill needed engines that would be powerful yet not be gas guzzlers. He sent Michelle, one of his team members, to discuss possible solutions with 3 major engine companies, CE, Rod/Ron, and Pratt & Whitney. Her visits to CE and Rod/Ron went smoothly, and Michelle was highly impressed. The last stop was with a classic engine company, Pratt & Whitney. Things were going well until Michelle overheard an engineer mumble to himself, as if a girl could understand this stuff. Furious, Michelle left the test early, and while waiting in the car at a stoplight, she got on Twitter, which is followed by many people, including many airline executives, and tweeted, "Pratt & Whitney is a completely sexist company that does nothing but con its customers into buying faulty engines." Many industry analysts who read this post retweeted it to others to show their support of her expertise. So it looks like this lady posted on Twitter, which is probably going to be bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that what he said was like, I don't know if she can like file a suit for that.
I mean, it's just a rude comment, but yeah, she doesn't really have any grounds to sue.
But since we're trying to find problems here, let's let it be.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
All right, I could read, I think.
Okay.
Okay, back at Boring headquarters, Bill was trying to figure out ways to get a leg up on competition. The project had already fallen behind schedule, and Bill was worried that the 2008 release date would not be met. It was only February 2006, and he was not confident that their deadlines would be met. This was crucial because the advertising group had been heavily introducing the world to the concept of the 929, and orders were pouring in daily. Bill recognized that a pilot-friendly cockpit would be a great asset. Having powerful technology would be crucial. He had an old friend who worked for Rockwell Corp, an instrumentation company, so he gave him a call. Bill's friend Lee discussed possible options, and Bill was impressed with what he saw, noting that Rockwell possessed a one-of-a-kind technology that would take years to replicate. However, he expressed his concern that if the same technology were released by Airbus, Boeing would lose the competitive advantage. Lee assured Bill that if Boring wanted the cockpit technology first, only Boring would get it. The only catch was that several parts of the navigation system came from Harris Corp, which had deals with Airflux to provide the same type of navigation. Lee told Bill that he would talk to the guys over at Harris and convince them to cut ties with Airflux and deal only with Boring to keep America's money in America. Should I read the next one as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Many years passed, and finally the 929 prototype was released. Before it was certified airworthy, it had to undergo several tests. One was a low-pass test, meaning the aircraft flies at full power only 200 feet above the runway. The first 6 were successful, but on the 7th flight, the right engine cowling caught on fire when it collided with a bird. The plane crashed, killing both test pilots. The family of the pilots filed separate lawsuits against Boring for negligence, saying that it didn't do enough to keep birds away from the test site. For Bill, this accident was devastating not only for his project but for his stock, which fell significantly. To make matters worse, the finance department sent out an internal memo informing him that corporate revenues were going to be announced the next day as being lower than projected. That night, Bill told his wife of this news in hopes to get consolation. She did console him after getting off the phone with their stockbroker, telling her to sell 50% of their Boring shares.
Dang.
Do you want to read, Henry? ¿Quiere leer?
Genial, sister. ¿Por dónde están?
No sé si se acuerda.
Párrafo.
Es el párrafo número. Ahorita le digo. De todos.
Bill went.
6. Alejandra acaba de terminar con párrafo número 6, entonces sería párrafo número 7 y 8.
Empieza con Bill went.
Nevertheless,
Sister.
ujú,
Empieza con Nevertheless.
ajá,
Pressed on. Finally, after more tests and success, 929 as airworthy was to actually build to fill the others. I was 2010 and there still had been no deliveries made to customers who were promised a 2008 delivery as a result of Rod-Ron not having their ready for mass production by the time Boring needed, thus putting the project behind significantly. Bill, when sister, please help me.
¿Quiere que lo lea?
Please.
Okay. Bill went with his team and the 929 to the 2011 Paris Air Show with hopes of enticing potential buyers. He also took several young and animated salespeople and crew of mechanics to act as a support team. While at the show, many airlines showed interest in purchasing the 929. One airline from Russia, Aeroflot, I don't know, had great interest in this plane so they could expand their market. The representative, Mikhail, whatever, was very pleased when he was told that he could order up 15 new 929s. So he sought out a Boring employee. He found one, Jim Bezos, a mechanic working on the planes leasing system. In his broken English, Miguel asked if he could place an order. Jim saw that all of the other sales reps were busy, so he told Miguel that it was possible, that all he had to do was write down his phone number, email address, and the number of planes he wanted. Miguel used the poor Russian economy that necessitated the Eloplov sales people to also work as mechanics to cost, supply Jim with information and thought that he had a contract. Jim, thinking that Miguel would recognize him as a mechanic, took the info down to help the salespeople out and only intended to pass on the information to a salesperson, which he did.
Oh, do you want me to read?
Yeah, he didn't finish it.
While this transpired, another salesperson was discussing potential sales with a representative for U.S. Flight Corporation or Company. The discussion was friendly and resulted in an order being placed by U.S. Flight Company. However, there were some stipulations with the sale. In order for U.S. Flight Company to obtain the new aircraft and for Boring to maximize profits, they had to hire only Boring mechanics to repair the aircrafts and also promise to purchase Boring aircraft exclusively for the next 10 years. U.S. Flight Company has used both Boring and Airbus aircraft in the past, but because the price for the 929 was reasonably $57 million per aircraft and the plane showed great promise, the U.S. Flight Company representative agreed to the terms of sale. Needless to say, the Paris Air Show was a profitable trip for Bill, his team, and Boring. Upon return to his office in Seattle, Bill was called in to talk with the VP of Aircraft Sales, and she was not happy. She told Bill that Jet Turquoise Airlines had filed a price discrimination lawsuit against Boring, claiming that they were being charged $60 million per 929, a price higher than that quoted to U.S. Flight Company. The suit claimed that it was a vindictive move to punish Jet Turquoise for traditionally having an all-Airbus fleet. Bill, with his head hurting from this setback, went to his office, took a couple of aspirin, and gave you a call, knowing that you are familiar with business law and had a few questions about what has happened throughout the whole project. All right. So, I like how he ended that. It was clever.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just have to kind of research this and study this more. It seems like a kind of complicated little case study here.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
we should read what Henry, the conclusions that Henry sent.
Right. Yeah.
So the first one,
I will add,
yeah,
I will add more conclusions. Yeah, I'm translating in this moment.
that's fine. No problem, Henry.
Start reading my conclusion here.
Yeah. So the first one says, yeah, the purpose is to find all the possible legal problems in this hypothetical problem. So what are the conclusions? It says clause, which fan, whatever. Copy of the competition, part of the design of the plane, wings back and engines to the fuselage. Here's a problem. How do you say that? Patents?
Patents.
Patents, yes.
Patente.
Yeah, that's the sound. That's how it sounds in my head.
Yeah.
So intellectual property. That's good. Yeah. Bill needed powerful engines and orders Michelle this. Kay Infile argues that this company is sexist and defamatory. Also, chooses Rodon and the company that will take over the engines. This company in 2010 did not have the engines ready and raise deliveries. West February 2006, Lee's friend Bill used his influence to have Harry's Court benefit Boring. Okay. The Boring is launched to the market before being credited as air negotiable. That's true. The accident with the two pilot forces Bill to use bankruptcy. Chapter 11. The failure of the pilots must make a direct demand to Bill.
Nice work.
Seeing the problem was not mentioned and accept. Nice job, Henry.
He just added some more too, so I could read that last portion for him.
Here continue.
Ya lo vimos.
You want me to read the rest of it?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
In spite of everything, Bill and his team continue with the project. 2011 is going to an air show in Paris. There you will get success. However, there are deals that are incorrect. Jim Bezos was a simple mechanic, and by goodwill, assumes the role of a sales rep without being one. He sells 15 aircraft without Mikhail. It is not known whether he had the authority to make such a contract. Lastly, U.S. Flight Company makes a 10-year exclusive legal contract for $57 million. Here we can apply the price discrimination as Boring sells at a lower price only to this company. You can also add the detail how to use exclusive contracts and tying. I like his thoughts here.
Yeah, I totally copy and pasted them from myself.
Nice. There you go.
No, it's Henry, usted hizo muy buen trabajo. Nos gustan mucho sus conclusiones. Y pues ahí,
Lo que me falta detallar exactamente aquí es que estoy tratando de asimilar hay un problema que es no entiendo bien esta parte que dice jurisdiction. Jurisdicción no la detalla la hoja, entonces es por eso que asumo que en la primera parte que Bill como representante tiene que todos los alegatos en contra por parte de los demandantes de la muerte de los aviones.
Hey, Burton,
La
what's
otra
your,
What's up?
también se puede negligencia por parte del ya que las dos muertes fue antes de ponerse el avión antes de que el avión esté listo al 100%, pilotos murieron por negligencia, ya que se lanzó antes de tiempo, ¿no? El avión por desesperación en lucha contra la otra competencia.
yeah, so Henry's saying that the two pilots, when they tested the plane, they died, like they were doing it when the plane was not ready, just because they were like, you know, trying
Right.
competition. He was wondering what jurisdiction means.
What jurisdiction means?
Yeah, do you guys know?
I feel like it's the authority you have in a certain area, just like a cop has jurisdiction in this city, a doctor has jurisdiction in Idaho, it's like a lawyer has jurisdiction in a certain state. So jurisdiction kind of is your authority to practice or to perform your job in a certain geographical area.
Okay, gotcha. ¿Entendió eso, Henry?
I don't know if that made sense, but
Yeah. I was just wondering what that was about. Like, I don't remember. Yeah.
okay. What were you saying, Angie, earlier? You were bringing something up.
What did I say? Remind me.
I can't remember. You were going to say something, but
I don't remember. Maybe I already said it, but
okay. Well, I guess this is a hypothetical. We can just kind of individually research this. Parker just posted. You think that these questions on the exam are going to be opinionated? Well, that's the thing is I'm not quite sure what the exam is going to look like. I'm pretty sure he was saying that it's just a 25 question test, just like it always is. And so that means if he has questions about this case study, then it'll be multiple choice. If not, and we have to write in our answers, I would assume it's opinionated, because obviously it's just whatever you think, just kind of like an appeal. But if it's multiple choice, then yeah, we kind of have to go with the answers that he's given. So, anyways,
Yeah. That's something.
Yeah, it says on the thing, many of the questions are along the lines of, if Boring had done this in their contract, then would it be X? So, yeah,
is it going to be multiple choice or is it going to be opinionated then?
yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be multiple choice.
Oh, yes.
Because he said it's gonna have like the same format as all the other tests have.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so Brendan, did you say that Boyd Williams said that he was going to drop one of the tests?
Yeah, so at the beginning of the semester, he said he would drop one test, one quiz, one case study, I think, like our lowest scores for those. And so I emailed him and asked if this final would be included in that, just in case we bomb it. I'm waiting to hear back from him, so I'll text you guys and let him know, or let you know.
Please let me know. I am. Oh no, it's so hard.
I know, like I have a good grade in this class, and I don't want to bomb this final and lose all that. So,
Exactly.
but anyways, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, sounds good. So this is our last meeting, guys. It was nice to work with you. I feel like we worked pretty well. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was
And
a good
really
semester.
I like it. Yeah. And Alice, sorry for I don't even know miscommunication.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
I don't know. It was just hard. I actually like at the beginning of the semester, I met up with Parker and Brenton at the school to actually like, you know, be there and actually figure it out. And from there we went. But I was just struggling to figure it out, and I'm sure you were too. But
Yeah, I
No,
feel like
that's
the first-
okay.
Go ahead.
No hard feelings.
I feel like the first couple weeks of the semester were super confusing, getting
Yeah.
everything going. So
They
was a tough
always
class
are
to
with,
get
like-
into. You
what's
what?
that?
Oh no, I was just gonna say they kind of always are with like online classes. Like you just gotta
Oh.
figure out like the whole like
I hate the beginning of
schedule
the
thing. Yeah, it's annoying.
But after that, I feel like he kept the pattern, and it was like really nice. It was really easy to follow. I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
so yeah, alrighty guys. Juan Henry, mucho gusto de conocerlo. Saludos a todos los peruanos y como esta es nuestra última reunión, entonces solo les estaba diciendo a ellos que trabajamos muy bien en grupo este
Gracias a
semestre.
ustedes. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, I mean, you did.
I will miss you.
Alrighty guys.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's been a fun semester. Good luck, everybody, on the final and for the rest of the semester.
Yeah.
I want.
Oh.
All right. Well, I guess we're good then. Good luck with everything.
Alright guys, I have to go, but I'll post the video.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty, bye bye.
Thank you.
See ya.